Guess where we are?
We're in Singapore.
We're in Singapore.
Just about to book a grab to the hotel, which this is a new exit for us. It's bloody gorgeous.
Yeah, this terminal doesn't have carpet.
It's all tile, which
It's all tile.
Well, there's some carpet, but not much.
There's some retro carpet, but it's not everywhere.
The Junior Suite, so it was called at the time we stayed, is one of the 5 room types at Standard Singapore. Since our stay, these have had a slight name change and are now known as Studio Suites. Complimentary toiletries and towels are provided in this stunning yellow bathroom. It was giving Jetsons, and it fits within the Standards aesthetic of party pad meets modern oasis. The room design did feel very Jetsons, as you can tell, but it was very comfortable with the slight warm tones around the space. Majority of the rooms also overlook the pool deck or the neighbouring Shangri-La. A blend of Singapore and Morocco are the complimentary tea and coffee offerings in this room, with an array of chargeable snacks and beverages in the minibar. Teas from TWG, a local Singaporean brand, and Batcha coffee from Morocco. Singapore. It is our wedding anniversary today. 3 years. We're going to celebrate by doing a bit of retail therapy. Our hotel is close to Orchard Road, which is mall after mall, so we're going to check that out, go shopping, and then yeah, just take the day. It's very hot outside, the sun is out, so we're sweating obviously, but yeah, looking forward to it.
We'll have some nice plans for the evening as well.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. Taking a quick break, got ourselves some rainbow bread with sweet corn ice cream. It's a little hawker stand. The guy took $1.50. So, oh damn, that's really good. It's just some colourful normal bread, really.
And a wafer, because I'm
And a
boring.
wafer, but delicious. Just taking a quick mooch around the area. We're staying in Orchard, which is where basically like a lot of malls are. We're going to be heading out for some dinner soon at one of the big hawker centres tonight. So just a nice little cool me down as it's quite warm.
So what did you think of the toast?
I mean, I polished it off. It was really nice. It's so cheap. It's like simple delicacy. It's really good. Give it a go, babe.
I'm gonna wash my hair.
Don't know what is there. Oh, what a lovely evening. Finishing off our wedding anniversary. We've just literally walked from Marina Bay Sands across to the Esplanade. Sorry, yeah, I should have actually put him in there first, but we just walked over from Marina Bay Sands where we had dinner. Gorgeous, absolutely loved it. Went to a French bistro called Maison Boulot, which is quite cool. Really lovely meal. Yeah, we walked to the other side to get a glorious view of Marina Bay. I mean, you can't beat it. So pretty. Just gonna soak up the views and make our way back to the hotel.
I'm on 3% battery.
Yeah, phones are almost dead. We've been out all day. Hello from Changi. Such a cool place. We're at the top level.
We've just done
Quite a little bit. We went to these like cute little areas that have like experiences, I would say. Like Topiary Garden was quite nice.
scented gardens, jewel gardens, loads of little activations.
Yeah, activation
really
is probably
cute.
the right word, but it was really good. We paid to go on this walking net, which we weren't allowed to take our tripod. We could take mobile phones, but I was honestly,
Petrified.
I didn't even look down. Like you're basically suspended on a net above a mall, and there's literally there's a point where you're like at a drop underneath you, so it's quite scary. But I did get some footage of Josh on my phone when I finished, but
He ran ahead when he
I
got a
ran
chance.
ahead.
He ran ahead. And
as soon as it got easy and manageable, I was like, right, I'm getting off.
there's lots of ticketed stuff here.
Yeah.
There's a walk right next to the jewel, which you can see behind us. The bridge, which we're not doing because it doesn't look that great.
It's fine if you want a closer picture, I think. It was about $15.
You can get like a bundle. They do lots of bundles, but I think scroll down if you just want to do one or two things. Especially if you're just passing through Changi, you might not have time to do all the things that they offer.
Yeah.
You could save some money as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool otherwise. But yeah, so now we're going to go and make our way through each floor and check the rest of it out.
Shopping time.
Tickets for activations around the jewel can be purchased on the top floor across different bundles and interests. Machines are available as well as a separate ticket office. Specific levels were complimentary, however to access any of the viewpoints or bridges you have to pay. The walk is filled with tropical foliage, flower arrangements and sculptures, with plenty of side quest activities to take part in.
that.
On the floor it goes.